Portrush in 2025 for this Dennison commercial sponsored 4-year-old maiden. As they head away, Robin's Jet is going to be prominent early on towards the outside, with down the inside for company is Rattling Home, and they in turn have been followed by Cosmic Connection, with the next one racing, which is the Morin Rambler. They in turn have been followed next up in the field as they make their way on towards fence number 1 by Lord de Fresnes, with Stinker Raisin, who's towards the inside in the blue jacket. Just in behind these then races the red jacket of the Way Back Home, who in turn has been followed next in the field by Coolmean Briggs, and last of all is 2 Walking Sticks. Making their way now on down into the back straight on their way towards fence number 2. Good run before they meet it though, and as they do so, out front with the advantage as they race through the gap, it is Robin's Jet with towards the inside Rattling Home. Right in behind these then in third races Cosmic Connection, and they in turn have been followed next up in the field by the Morin Rambler, who in turn has been tracked by the red jacket of Lord de Fresnes. As they disappear from view now, we'll pick them up again briefly on the run towards the third. But out front, as they rise out over number 3, we have a new leader as Cosmic Connection has come through to take over the lead, being tracked towards the outside by Robin's Jet. They in turn have been followed next up in the field by Rattling Home, who in turn has been followed 3 lengths further back by the Morin Rambler, with just in behind these then races Lord de Fresnes, and they have been followed next up in the field by Way Back Home and Company, with 2 Walking Sticks. Last but one is Stinker Raisin, and last of all is Coolmean Briggs. Turning the bend now to make their way back into the home straight, and as they do so, out front with the advantage, it is Cosmic Connection under Alan Harney who share the way, being chased in second spot by Robin's Jet and Barry O'Neill. Third position down the inside for Rattling Home and Shane O'Rourke, being followed then by the next one racing, which is the Morin Rambler and Deck Lavery. They're being followed over by Lord de Fresnes and Noel McParlin red jacket towards the outside. Just in behind these then races Oren McGill aboard 2 Walking Sticks in the green jacket. Finn Tigomator come next in another red jacket aboard the Peter Flood Runner, which is the Way Back Home. They're being followed by Stinker Raisin and Rob James in the blue jacket down the inside, and last of all is Coolmean Briggs and Derek O'Connor. Heading up to pass the post, 2 complete circuits ahead of them, and as they do so, it is Cosmic Connection who has the call, being followed in second spot by the lime green jacket of Robin's Jet as they collide with the Dull on the bend there. They in turn have been followed next up in the field by Rattling Home, who's then been followed by the Morin Rambler with Lord de Fresnes, who's next in the red jacket. Just in behind these then races the Way Back Home, being chased towards the outside by the Crawford runner in the contest, which is 2 Walking Sticks, with towards the inside of those races as they rake their way around into the bend. It's going to take them on down along the back straight. Coolmean Briggs is last of all. So making their way now on towards the fence right across from us, and over in front it is Cosmic Connection who has the advantage, being faced in second spot by Robin's Jet, and they're being followed back in third by Rattling Home, with just in behind these then races the Morin Rambler as we wait for them to reappear on the run towards the fence down along the end of the back straight. And as they do so, out front with the advantage, it is Cosmic Connection who's over in front from Robin's Jet in second spot. Back in third behind these then is Rattling Home, and they in turn have been followed by the Morin Rambler with towards the outside Lord de Fresnes, who in turn has been tracked next up in the field by 2 Walking Sticks, being followed then by the Way Back Home, Stinker Raisin, and last of all at the back of the field is Coolmean Briggs. Rounding the bend and praying now to come back towards the home straight to make towards their next fence, which is the number 9 this time, and 6 and 7 from the finish and all, as they straighten up back into the home straight. And as they do so, Cosmic Connection and Alan Harney show the way, being followed in second spot by Robin's Jet and Barry O'Neill. Third position down the inside, the yellow cap of Shane O'Rourke aboard Rattling Home, and they in turn have been followed by Lord de Fresnes, who at the mountain Noel McParlin. Towards that one's outside races 2 Walking Sticks and Oren McGill, being chased down the inside by the yellow jacket of the Morin Rambler and Decky Lavery. Further back and behind these then to find Way Back Home and Finn Tigomator, who is just joined in the air there by Coolmean Briggs and Derek O'Connor. White jacket towards the outside, the blue jacket down the inside is that of Stinker Raisin and Rob James. Out in their final circuit they go. They have 5 more fences and all still to be jumped in this Dennison commercial sponsored 4-year-old maiden, and as they do so, it is Cosmic Connection is over in front with the advantage, been followed in second spot by Robin's Jet, who's never been too far away. Lord de Fresnes is next, and they in turn are being chased into the bend by the next one racing, which is Rattling Home, and they're being followed then by 2 Walking Sticks, and further back and behind these then to find the Morin Rambler and Company with the way back home, Coolman Briggs, and last of all is Stinker Raisin. Making their way on towards the fence that's four from the end, and as they do so, Cosmic Connection over in front with the advantage. Slight mistake there in mid-division by the Moore and Rambler, but survives as they continue on their way down towards the third last fence, down towards the end of the back straight, and as they do so, out front it is Cosmic Connection who's over in front with the advantage. Rattling Home down the inside is his closest challenger. Robbins Jets in third, they're being followed in fourth by Lord the Furnez. The Moore and Rambler, despite having made that mistake, is still close enough if good enough in fifth, and they in turn are being followed by two Walking Sticks, with just in behind these there's a hard driven the way back home. They're in front of Stinker Raisin, they're clear over Coolman Briggs who's being eased. Racing now around the bend, they've two fences left to jump in this Dennison commercial sponsored 4-year-old maiden, and as they do so, out front with the advantage it is Rattling Home who might just have the advantage on the inside, being followed towards the outside by the Moore and Rambler, who lays down the biggest challenge there as they race on towards the second last fence. Rattling Home over in front with the narrow advantage from the Moore and Rambler, who's laying down a strong challenge to their near side and might just come through to take over. Back in third behind these then races Stinker Raisin, who's staying on in company with Lord de Furnez, but as they race on towards the final one, it's Rattling Home with the advantage by a length. In second spot the Moore and Rambler, and Rattling Home has the advantage from the Moore and Rambler, who doesn't seem to be getting any closer on the run up towards the line. It's going to be Rattling Home for Gary Murphy, and Shane O'Rourke who win. From back in second spot is the Moore and Rambler, third behind these for Stinker Raisin. They've been followed in by Lord de Furnez, and they in turn have been followed in further back in the field by Robbins Jet, and then came the way back home. Down the inside was two Walking Sticks, and the final finisher was Cosmic Connection, because putting up in the straight was Coolman Briggs. Gary Murphy's long drive from South Warwickshire made worthwhile.